These are some clean uniforms from NC State.
This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in
rowdy
store.
too. I think they have crowd noise.
It's the Cal Golden Bears and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game his running back.
So I think this guy had the 3rd overall pick.
He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best
really like that
in the
running back.
nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity,
His
and the
uniforms are so
Heisman talk gets
nice.
louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Great logo from NC State. Oh, okay.
This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. Hello, Holly.
NC State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
I'd hate to be on defense.
NC NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about
this needs to be
ready
a
to start.
huge Quan Adams game. Maybe even like a kick return.
Coming out with it, it's Adams.
Oh, if I had hit that hole.
The 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a
Let's set the
touchback.
tone. Oh, he's already hurt.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff to the single back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out.
Last week
to the
it was
36.
Sky Priestley. This week it's going to be.
We know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has
really
got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop them.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down.
You're cutting in and out.
Handoff from the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli. He's got an open man. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
Well, he kind of broke
that
loose
they come to their go-to guy early.
Right
this
after
is an
I
offense
threw
that's
it.
so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there. Because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right.
Good block, Mimi. Oh, you got to hold that just a little longer, Hendricks.
Right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Right back to the well. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Splits the the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Not a bad drive.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Especially on third down, it seems.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Going to the running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about NC State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with
really
a sense of urgency. For the second half of the
this.
season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
CJ Bailey is so tall.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Straight ahead, it's Scott.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
Be kind of massive if we could get
10,
some wear and
15
tear on
times
this
a
guy.
game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back.
Good contain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Victor Snow's kind of
We
a
asked
sick
earlier
man.
this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking for room. It's Scott. There he goes.
Good tackle.
And I like the thought process on offense.
Oh, great. My
Early in
best
this
player
game,
on
they're giving their
defense.
bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw
Awesome.
the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
What are we doing? Pass interference.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Finds his man. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Drops back. It's Bailey. He'll take a shot.
Give me that.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down.
I don't even know who that
What a
is.
play to come up with the
17?
interception.
Oh, Jordan Stanford. Learn the name, Shane. I'm not live, Mike. Just doxing myself.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the single running back.
Can I just not run an offensive line, please?
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Offense in a bunch formation. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
It's great man coverage for my safety there. Just huge.
Songapolatelli on the play action. On the move, he fires. Out wide left, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Oh, that's not the play I wanted to call.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Let's give it a go.
From the gun, running back on the move.
I just can't seem to hit the hole.
Down after a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to...
Makes the catch and he's free. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, that's a great job by the quarterback there not panicking, right? Because you know it's a blitz, and trust me, you know you're going to get blasted. But you keep reading coverage, and you find your check down throw, get it out of your hands, and pick up the first down.
Hold your block. Come on, Hendricks. Yes.
Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Great block by Hendricks there.
The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
They'll ride him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Now here's Jaron Songapolatelli. Got it! And he will score!
It's what I'm saying, bro. He's got an arm.
One of the reasons this
offense is so
exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
I was wearing my
watch
watch right now, but my heart rate would be like 110.
Between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good
so
one.
Annoying,
and that's
bro.
why they got 6 on that play.
$70 they charge us for this shit, and it does dumb stuff like that.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up.
I was like in adjustment mode.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking for a crease.
Nice, good contain.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Left side is
get him!
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understand.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
This running back's not on the field. You got to tackle him.
Terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Just massive.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Buying a little time to his left.
Yards.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Karan,
we
need you,
plays.
bro.
They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down, and don't take a big hit.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Tried to break a tackle there.
Ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it to him again. He's there to make the stop.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Do I think he's going to blitz again?
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Now here's Songo Bolatelli.
Just no block at all.
Out to the back on the screen.
76.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
Is the right play called, that execution.
State,
what is that effort?
They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to
This is kind of treacherous because he gets the ball at half here. He could easily have the lead next time I touch the football. That's all right. We've played defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Bailey.
A wide open fuck.
Hauls it in down the sideline. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Well,
Kind of a big ass for the third zone safety to cover that.
On the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. but this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet.
He can run here for
sure. That play gives him one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Yep,
from the gun, it's Scott.
Good tackle.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Man, that guy's fast.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space, it's Scott. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, he got a 1st down.
And he will score! Touchdown! Wolfpack!
Oh, let's go down and get 3 at least.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive.
He's playing great. It'll be interesting to see if he adjusts his defensive
and it'll come out
strategy.
to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Probably start off with a run.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll try the left side. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. The give to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
JKS throws for the top.
Oh!
He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Breaks into the open.
Nightmare.
He's at the touchdown, Wolfpack. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nightmare.
Lining up for the point after.
I didn't like that play. I was stuck in hurry up though.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Dropping guys in coverage.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throwing Sanga Bolatelli. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Interesting, we caught a spy there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Right side, it's Strong. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Songo Politelli. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I'm just going to take a listen here. I meant to call a spike on that play. 8 seconds ran off instead of 3.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt.
Kicker's been nails.
Right down the middle. And now they take the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments.
God, that
gives
was
us an
such a bad
opportunity
pick
to check
six.
in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio
That's the type of
update.
shit JKS does.
Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business.
I think that was his. I think that was his first incompletion of the day.
We start with a look at Rutgers taking on
I have
the
two,
number
yeah.
8 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Wolverines on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media
Right,
certainly does.
turnover.
Inside SEC.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Quick give. It's
Oh
Scott.
goodness, no! Get him!
Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of
The guy
15.
just got blocked right there.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Sets his feet. It's Bailey. Out wide right, it's Jackson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Nice, good stop.
Jumped on top of the pile.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Out wide left, it's Snow. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Making the adjustment on the play. Sees an alley. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going.
I think because of where they are in the field right now, close to midfield, made that decision a whole lot easier for the head coach to decide to go for it on that 4th down.
I like that this guy uses a lot of formation shifts.
Sends it back in motion.
Oh, goodness, that guy is by himself.
To the left. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end.
I couldn't get off my guy.
Now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back.
Nice.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him.
Nothing
to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The run inside. It's Scott. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Go get him.
Cause
a fumble.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Finds a crease. It's Scott.
Oh!
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers.
This guy must be just like 89 injury.
They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Oh, goodness. He's open.
Left side is Scott. Touchdown, NC State! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
Look who's healthy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Adams. Powers through the defender. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the read. Leaves it with the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli.
I'm throwing to my running back.
And they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Now here's Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. The quick game. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow, I made him call a play now.
We reached the break. It's NC State on top.
I don't really understand that. It wasn't the clock stopped even though I didn't get a first down, and then it ran. No, well, yeah, I did, but yeah, but
it'll be second down as we open the
does it stop to place the ball or something?
On the direct snap, it's Adams.
Ooh.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. And the Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it.
Oh, you got to explode through that hole, man.
Very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Songopolatelli. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my goodness.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
All the pressure on your defense now. You made the field goal. You got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense.
I really wish it was 2021. 3 there after that throw.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive there.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll ride the hot hand.
Nice.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
A play from one of my corners would be massive as well.
It's Bailey. Right side, it's Scott.
Good tackle!
Makes the grab it down immediately. He picks up a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
I called underneath coverage.
Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway.
No dare throw on this play.
And get the ball back.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down.
Oh, he's wide open. Fuck! I got...
He's got it along the sideline. And he slipped through the crowd, and
I got fucking lost.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. Right down the boulevard. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game.
Yeah, that would be huge.
47 yards out.
We almost did it on the opening kickoff. Karan Adams.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
All right, we got to throw. This guy knows it, unfortunately.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. It's complete to the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
JKS
shot.
going deep. He's got it down the field. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 20, he's got space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. Fires quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
God, I cannot run the ball on this guy.
To get him on the ground.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Throwing, Sangapalatelli.
Oh.
And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And this defense doing a really good job understanding out route.
Yeah, I feel like I have to.
Sitting on it, waiting, breaking on the football, not giving up the third down conversion.
5 field goals, man. There's a good break by his quarter there, but I had space there.
All the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they're back within a score.
Unfortunately, I haven't stopped his quarterback.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle,
a sack or something would be huge.
Down the road, that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they...
And he's got room. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short.
Oh, counter.
Work on that clock.
Here.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. He's got 99 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. There's some room. Headed to the end zone.
Oh, he scored.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a
I'm coming out in the glitch.
28-yarder to the house.
Can't even try to return the kick. Nice.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Songo Politelli.
Oh, now he's going to get the blowout, man.
10th time he's done that this year. Oh, he's got some space.
I think he let go of that ball before the end zone.
What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I think that was number 14 for JKS.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth.
I don't even know if I have 14 touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
I don't want my players to get hurt. It's not worth it.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback takes a knee. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Look at Jeff with the Twitch stream. With a branded Twitch stream too. Let's get the Mako Shark on there. That's awesome. So something I saw online is that these athlete running backs, contact seekers, convert to edge rushers pretty nicely. So I'm going to give this a try. Let's go. Texas backed off Dalton Mevis. You'll love to see it. use this guy, probably. He is committed. I think we're in week 9 right now. Can I give him more NIL? Nope. What more do you want, man? I got a better pipeline. I brought him to the weight game. I think all he wanted was 5, and you get like you can't go. Yeah. Let's go, Anthony Browning. What are you guys doing? Scheduling visits for Browning. We got this guy as an instant commit. Oh, I'm sharing my screen. These guys.